Hi, I'm Lori Barnett. I'm from San Diego, California. I am a practitioner there, and I found Faster EFT like almost everybody else on the YouTube channel, and I looked at it for a long time, and the part that I think I liked the best was part of the most simple part, where you just grab your wrist, take a breath, and say peace. And I started using that in my practice just with clinical or EFT, original EFT, and I just liked it. I just liked that piece. And then I was going to come to a training, and I thought I didn't need any more training, so I just let it go. And it wasn't until a client was going to come to the training, and I thought, a client's going to go to the training? Well, I'm the one that should be going to the training. And so I ended up doing that really because of her, and then she didn't go, and then later she said she was doing that to get me to go. And it was the best, and I didn't realize these little pieces that made all the difference. I mean, I was getting good results with EFT, and I really liked it, but Faster EFT was, it gave the little missing pieces, and I knew it right away. Instinctively, I knew it, and I knew I wanted more. And that's the first time I've ever taken a class where I said, I want more. I want, I'm coming to the next level. Usually I think, that's enough. I have grasped enough to use it, but I knew there was more. I knew I wanted more. And it just gives, as a practitioner, it just gives you that extra edge, the confidence that you can help anyone with anything. And it's great. It just sort of gives you that confidence that there's no problem that you can't handle, and the knowingness that you're going to make a difference with that person is awesome. And you transfer that confidence to them, and then they think, oh, maybe I can too. I can heal, and my life can change. So it's great. It's awesome.
So how has your life changed, Laura?
Well, I think really with the confidence aspect, it really does give you the tools to overcome just anything if you're willing. You know, the process as you become a healer, coach, counselor, whatever, you know, you're never sure you're good enough. And of course, everyone you get, they don't feel good enough. And you're always looking for techniques. You know, as practitioners, we're looking for techniques and always thinking we need more and more and more. And sometimes we don't. What we have to do is go in. And I had done a lot of healing already, way prior to EFT. EFT was the technique that I thought could really help other people, and so easy to use for yourself. It's a self-empowering tool, and so is Faster EFT, but easier. It's much easier, because the biggest thing with EFT is people never know what to say. That was the biggest thing. So I would teach, you know, just talk and tap, and then with just the let it go, nice and easy, simple, and then just the peace. It works. It just works.
What is it, do you think, about Faster EFT that makes it different from other modalities, that actually does make it work?
Well, because we're working with the client's mind, the client's unconscious mind, how they do it. Not how I think they do it, but how they do it. And that empowers them. They don't even really know that that they have that power until you teach them that they have that power. So he teaches that, that you are holding it all inside of you. And the thing is, you can explain it. You can tell somebody, but until you have the experience, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can say, you know, you are good enough, you are lovable, you are, and you know, you have to internalize it and feel it. I would say you can't think about it, you have to feel about it. And Faster EFT takes you through that process of feeling good, feeling bad, feeling good, and you realize, wow, I do have the power, I am in control, I am doing this. And you know, it takes some time, it takes some practice, because like Robert says, we're good at doing what we know how to do. And it's just a habit. And I really try to explain that to people, that it's just a habit that they've got into. And like with anything, it can be broken.
Some would say that on a certain level, Faster EFT is very simple. So why come to the training?
Well, that's a good question. Why come to the training? Well, the technique is simple. We're the ones that are complex. So you have to come to the training almost for yourself, to really get it, to integrate it, to process some of your own stuff, and learn what's going on behind the scenes. Because there is an art and a technique. It isn't as simple. It is as simple, but it's not as simple, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
So what would you say you got from the training this week, Laurie?
I got some healing, which is cool, and I sort of get validation that what I'm doing is right, and then just fine-tuning. So I get really excited. I can't wait to go home, and I recognize where I could have done that, or oh, this is where I might. I learned that I let my clients off the hook sometimes. I'm not going to do that anymore. So if you're one of my clients, watch out. You're not getting off the hook anymore.
One final comment about the mastery of Mr. Robert Smith himself. What would you have to say about that?
Well, he's like, to me, he's like a brother from a different mother. I feel really connected to him. I did from the get-go when I first saw him on the videos, and I wanted to know him. He's kind of like that to me. I just feel comfortable around him. He's taken all the best pieces of different modalities and put them together in such a way that to me it's really easy to learn and really easy to understand, at least for me.
So what would you say to someone out there who's maybe thinking of becoming a practitioner?
Well, this technique is the one. If you're looking and you're trying to figure out which technique works, which one should you invest in, which one should you investigate, which one should you learn, definitely Faster EFT, because it does give you the right tools to help the client, and you don't have to figure it out, which is really awesome.
Thank you so much for this wonderful interview, Laura.
You're welcome so much.